So you're looking for more information about Epic Trading International? Well, in this video, I'm going to be sharing with you 9 things that they didn't tell you about Epic Trading International. All right, so you definitely want to stick with me all the way through this video so you don't miss anything. Now, my name is Rakeem Madison, and if you haven't yet subscribed to the channel, go ahead and smash that subscribe button. Also, tick that bell icon if you want to learn how to build a long, sustainable business that will give you the freedom you deserve. All right, so with that being said, I'm gonna go ahead and minimize my camera and we're gonna jump right into today's content. All right, so the first thing that we're gonna get into, let me actually go over here to my notepad, right? So we're gonna list out the different things that you definitely want to know about Epic Trading International, right? Because I believe that these things are important, especially these first 2 things that I'm going to be talking about. All right, so let's go over here to the notepad. All right, so the first thing that they didn't tell you about was the support team. All right, so when it comes to anything that I get involved with online, and you should have the same, mindset when it comes to this, is you want to make sure you're getting involved with something that's going to have great leadership and people who actually care about you succeeding. And so far, that since I've actually been with Epic Trading, it's been all about that. It's like we're in alignment with that. And I believe, when it comes to that, and you have great leadership, and you have people who care about you, you have people who want to see you succeed, then things flourish. And that's why I believe things have been flourishing when it comes to Epic Trading, both on the business side and also on the trading side. And it's some people, some people like to do this and some people like to do that, but some of us actually like the best of both worlds, building a business and also catching pips, right? So it just really depends. It's all on your preference. All right. So the support team is amazing, right? And I'll show you once I get in the back office. I'll show you the little chat that they have in the back office, and I've actually already been able to communicate with the support team as well, and they've helped me out, and it didn't really take a whole lot of time, right? So that's definitely something that I look at when I get involved with anything. Okay, so that's the support team. Now the second thing, this second thing is extremely important. So I've been in the online space since 2014, and something that I understand that happens with multiple different companies online is that sometimes they run into compliance issues, and a lot of that comes from people not being mentored on how to properly market their business. And so what happens is they resort to desperate marketing tactics, right? And those desperate marketing tactics, typically they don't have a disclaimer, right? That's a big thing. Secondly, right, they start doing these things that are just, I'll just keep it at desperate, right? And what that does is that starts to attract regulators, right? And when regulators start seeing that, that's typically what could get a company into trouble, right? And so they actually have high-level compliance systems, so things that can pretty much scuff out everything, any thing that they feel like, okay, this right here this type of content right here may actually start to attract regulators. All right, so for me, compliance is big, right? I don't want to spend too much time on that, but it is important to have systems in place so that you keep you protect the house, right? You don't put the house in danger by doing desperate marketing tactics. All right, so that right there is big for me. So keep that in mind, with anything that you're getting involved with. But here at Epic, it is some top level compliance systems. All right, so that's the second thing. Now the third thing. Now we're getting into the actual services that they provide. So I've actually been going through the Epic University. It has been amazing. I've learned a lot of information. I'm actually, on TradingView. I'm on MT4, which is MetaTrader 4 if you're not aware. And I'm marking up my charts. I'm actually getting to a point where I'm actually taking trades on my own, which is actually a good thing, right? So I'm feeling real confident about that, but I know it's still a journey, in the process, just as when I was trading, crypto, right? Which is way more volatile, way more volatile. So a lot of the, mostly I don't want to call them pairs, right? Because crypto is crypto. So crypto moves a lot faster and is a lot more volatile. Okay. So Epic University, amazing. a bunch of different videos inside you can watch and rewatch, right? Because you don't want to watch something one time and then that just be it, right? You want to go through it, because what I've learned is the most you actually watch something, you see different things each and every time. So even as time goes by, you may not have caught one particular thing that was actually in the training, okay? So that's the Epic University, right? Great content inside there. So the fourth thing is the Epic Trading Signals. Now, I've been using the signals. Like I said, I've also been doing some of the trades myself. But what I can tell you is that that product is also another top level product, right? Now, the signals that we've been getting have been, I don't want to say that, you know, I want to go ahead and give a disclaimer and set the expectation. I'm not saying that, you know, when you get started, you're just going to be making money on top of money, right? But I do want you to understand that these signals have been working. Okay. Now I have been in, you know, another company, and I have been in certain signal groups, you know, across the internet. And this is not just like, you know, any, you know, like marketing, forex companies. I've been in different signal groups, and I can tell you that the way that they give the signals, the way they have it structured, and I like that it's not just one of those signal groups that when they push the signal through, it's just like, oh, okay, that's it, right? You just get the signal and that's it. You don't get the time frame. You don't get any of that stuff, right? In certain groups that I've been on, you actually get updates. So let's say, for instance, right, you hit take profit. They're going to let you know. Right, you hit take profit too. They're gonna let you know, right? They're updating you throughout the process, so you're not lost as a new person, you know, that's out there trading. And so you put it in, and then now you're like, oh well, what do I do? You know what I mean? So they're updating you, and that right there for me is powerful. And on top of that, I've been actually catching pips and making money in the markets while at the same time building a business. So I feel like, you know, when you're doing like the best of both worlds, right? You're able to build, you're able to take the money that you're earning from building, right? Or if you, let's say for instance, you're doing this and maybe you're working a job, right? Maybe you're like, okay, well, you know, maybe I don't want to build, but you can take some of the income that you're earning from your job, specify a certain amount that you put out there, and keep in mind, this is also about psychology, right? And your mindset, right? Because you got to be willing to say, okay, that's enough for me. I'm going to stick to whatever rules that I have, whether that's 10 pips or 20 pips a day, and stick with it, right? Just stick with what you're doing, because this really can play on your mind, because you're like, oh, okay, well, I hit my 20 pips. Should I push out to 30 pips, or should I push out, right? You gotta train your mind to stick to what you're actually doing, okay? So I know I spent quite a bit of time on that, but the signals are fire, all right? All right, so let's push down to number 5. So the 20 pips and dip indicator, as I said earlier in the video, I've actually been starting to take some of the trades myself to build that confidence up, right? And the 20 pips and dip indicator, since it's focused a lot on market structure, it's been working, right? And it's been definitely helping me to get a better understanding as well, right? So I won't spend too much time on that, but the pips and 20 pips and dip indicator is powerful, all right? So let's move on to number 6. So number 6 is the live trading sessions, all right? So the live trading sessions, they're gonna be 6, 7, and 8 figure traders who are gonna be teaching you, you know, live on a call, right? There's going to be many more people, a whole lot of people on those live calls. Now, when we get down to like a little bit later into the numbers, it's going to be something that I feel that is very beneficial for someone who's getting started, and even some of the people who are a little bit experienced as well. But the live trading sessions, they happen at 2 a.m., 7 a.m. and 9 p.m. right? Typically, I like to jump on the 9 p.m. and depending on when I wake up in the morning, I'll jump on the 7 a.m. live trading session, and I'll get the knowledge from the people who are already experienced at this, right? These people have earned 6, 7, and 8 figures in the markets. Not just a 6, 7, and 8 figure earner, but 6, 7, and 8 figures in the trading market. All right, so keep that in mind. They have a lot of experience. All right. All right, so let's move on to number 7. So 7 is the market forecast. So every Sunday before the market opens, we do a market forecast call. So that's when the experienced people get on the call. Other people can come, hop on it, see what setups, what trades, what trade ideas they may have to kind of, you know, pretty much prepare you for the market to actually open, because the market actually opens at 5 p.m. on Sunday. Okay, so that right there is valuable as well. So it's getting you in the mind of, okay, this is how I should be doing my market forecast, you know, for my own thing. You see what I mean? So it's a lot of value when it comes inside of Epic Trading. All right, so let's move on to number 8. So number 8, now this is going to be for the people who say, you know, well, I want the best of both worlds. I want to build a business, earn residual, use that residual to put into the market and make more money, make my money, make more money. Right? And if you're thinking like that and you're a builder, then it has a lucrative comp plan. And I'm going to show you here a little bit later as we continue to go throughout the video, but it is a lucrative comp plan. All right, so stick around for that. All right, so number 9, Epic Study Hall in Intro to Forex. So what this is, as I was saying earlier, the live trading sessions typically have a lot more people, but the study hall actually has more compact. So you'll have more of a chance to ask questions. So let's say, for instance, one of the experienced traders goes through something and maybe you didn't really understand it. I remember I was actually on a few of the calls where they were like, did everybody get that? And I remember, you know, one of the traders being like, okay, well, I'm going to go back and I'm going to do it again. And that for me, that right there let me know that they actually care about you succeeding, right? They're not just here for them. They care about you actually learning how to get in the markets and become a profitable trader. Okay, so those are the 9 things. Now, what I want to do is I want to take you into the back office. So I'm going to go ahead and log in. Give me a second. All right, so I'm inside of my back office. All right, so you can see I have my 5 personals, right? Because once you see the comp plan, you'll realize you only need 3 personal customers. That's it. That's all you need, okay? But I have 5 personal customers and 378 total in the organization. Now you can see the commission balance. That means that I hit the rank of Founder 500, right? Which means that that's an extra $500 a month in residual, okay? And they pay weekly, so that's $125 a week. All right, so let's kind of just show you around the back office. So remember, when I was over here on the notepad, I said they had a support chat, right? So if I click on this, I literally can just write support and they get back to me. So you can see I had 2 conversations so far with support and they were definitely there to help me out, right? I didn't have any issues and everything was smooth, okay? So like I said, support is great. All right, so let me go ahead and get out of that. All right, so if you can see over here, if I click on Epic University, you can see right here it says enter the university. So when I click that, it's going to take me into the learning material. So this is where you're going to spend a lot of your time watching the videos, learning how to trade, and just continuously staying consistent. Come in there, watch a video, start implementing. That's what I recommend for anybody that's watching this video and you decide to get started. Get in there, learn the stuff, learn how you can make money. Even if you're one of the people that don't want to build, don't build. Go ahead, learn the market, get in there and start making money and start taking some of those signals as well, all right? All right, and then these right here, these are your downloadable documents, right? So this is the 2-week syllabus. This has all the resources you would need to get things rocking and rolling. This is more for your mindset. And this right here is the Candlestick Bible, so you can actually understand how candlesticks actually work. And then this right here is, once again, your mindset. What are you saying to yourself every day? A lot of times, people put themselves in situations, and the real reason they're in those situations is because of the story that they're telling themselves every day. So if you have affirmations that you can say to yourself each and every day when you wake up or you get ready to get into the market, it's going to put you in the right mindset, okay, or mind state. All right, so that's the Epic University. Now, the Telegram chats, I'm not going to click that because that's going to expose the information, you know, for me to actually get access to the group. But we have our Telegram chats where the signals are pushed out, also any additional updates, and then also another support group. All right, so that's how those work. Now, as far as the live trading sessions, as I stated, 2 a.m. live session, you got the 7 a.m. live session, and you also have the 9 p.m. live session, which is the session that I'm always on, or I jump on the 7 a.m. It just really depends on, you know, whatever your preference is and what pairs you're actually trading as well. Okay, and then the market forecast. So if I click on the market forecast, you can see, you'll be able to see the previous market forecast, so you can go back and see how the experienced traders actually think. So when I click this drop down drop down arrow, you can see there are all the previous market forecasts, so you can go back and review the information and go from there. Okay, so the next thing is the calendar. So this is going to show you each and every like anything that's going on, you're going to be able to see it. So maybe if you skip past it in the Telegram chat, you'll be able to see it on the calendar, so you'll be good to go. The other thing is the my team in the business. All right, so let me go over here to this, right? And I do want to read this disclaimer. So Epic cannot and will not make any guarantees about your ability to get results or earn any money with the program, information, tools, or strategies. Okay, so that means that there's no guarantee, right, that you're gonna make a dime. Okay, there's no guarantee, because by law, right, we have to say that, right? Because at the end of the day, some people have the wrong expectation. They get started in something, they feel like, oh, I just want to make money overnight, right? Or I want to make $1 million overnight. No, it's not going to happen. I'm just going to tell you right up front. You got to have the right expectation, and that's something that I truly believe in. So if you're watching this, come in with the right expectation. Understand that it's not a get rich overnight type of thing. Learn, stay consistent, and learn again, okay? So with that being said, let's go ahead and talk a little bit about this compensation plan. All right, so as you can see here, there's the rank of founder, the ambassador, the icon, and the epic, all right? So they each have different pay levels. So you can see right here, to get your free membership with Epic Trading International, you only have to have 3. Okay, 3 customers, meaning they have to be on the first leg, second leg, and the third leg, as you can see here. So 1, 1, and 1, that's a free account. Now the next one is Founder 500. So Founder 500 is $500 a month, which is $125 a week. So if we were to go back to the back office, you could actually see that's where I'm currently at right now. Okay, so you can see $125 a week, which is $500 a month. So you can see right here, Founder 1000, that's $1,000 a month. This goes all the way up to 5,000 here for the founders. Ambassador, it goes from 10,000 to 50,000. And then from Icon, it goes from Icon 100 all the way up to 500, which is $100,000 a month to $500,000 a month. And then the last rank in the company is Epic. The Epic rank, right? So that's 75,000 total customers, and that's $1 million per month. So if you're looking at this and you're like, you know what, I am a builder, but I would love to learn the skill of trading, this is definitely, like I said, a lucrative comp plan. Now, of course, once you start getting that residual coming in and you're learning more and more about trading, and you start putting that in, you're going to allow your money to make more money. Okay, now for the builders here that are watching this video, I actually got a bonus for you. Now, the people that want to trade, you can just get started by using that first link in the description down below. That's going to get you set up, and then we have a duplicatable system. So once you actually get started, I'll get you all the info that you need to get set up so you can start trading. But for the builders, let me actually go back over to my notepad. So what we're going to do for the builders is I have a bonus, right? So that bonus is going to be a $697 YouTube course that you're going to get for free when you actually get started. Now, if you've been paying attention to my channel, maybe this is the first time you come across my channel, but my channel has been growing extremely fast, right? Because of the things that you're going to learn inside of that YouTube course, okay? So $697 YouTube course, you're going to get that for free when you become a scholar today by clicking that first link in the description box, all right? Now, with that being said, hopefully you got something from this video, and if you did, go ahead and give me a thumbs up. Also, drop me a comment down below letting me know if this was helpful or valuable, and if you're ready to get started with Epic Trading International today, go ahead and use that first link in the description, and I look forward to seeing you in the next video. Peace.